Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just back in with another sequence video. So I got most of them in the past in Second Esdras, but I found it in the chapter that I didn't catch it in the past, and I just found this go through of Second Esdras amazing. But Second Esdras 14:4-48, verse 4. And I sent him and led my people out of Egypt, and I led him up. And so this is in verse 14:4, talking about salvation. Out of Egypt in modern day as America. Verse 5, and I told him many wondrous things and showed him the secrets of the end times and declared to him the end of the time. So this is, in the last days, salvation. Then I commanded him, saying, these words you shall publish openly, and these you shall keep secret. And now I say to you, lay up in your heart the signs that I have shown you, the dreams that you have seen, and the interpretations that you have heard. For you shall be taken up from among humankind. Okay, so this is a reference, very direct reference to salvation. And henceforth you shall live with my son and with those who are like you, until the times are ended. So in the last days, the elect are taken away, and then for a period of time, they're with Christ until he returns again, to destroy. And so we get that as the kicking off Second Esdras 14, verse 16. Now we have the reference to the Great Tribulation, the plagues. For evils worse than those that you have now seen happen shall take place thereafter. And that's in verse 16. Those are the plagues in Revelation 16. Verse 17, for the weaker the world becomes through old age, the more evil shall be increased upon its inhabitants. So from after that time, in the last times of salvation, then the evil is going to get turned up. Verse 18, truth shall go further away, and falsehood shall come near. For the eagle that you saw in the vision is already hurrying to come, and that represents America and its leadership worldwide. Its evil power structure worldwide, which is one of the focuses, in Second Esdras, which is amazing. I'd highly recommend people read it. Now we're going to have references to Christ returning with his elect. Verse 34, if you then will rule over your minds and discipline your hearts, you shall be kept alive. And after death, after all this killing, during the Great Tribulation, you shall obtain mercy. For after death, the judgment will come. They're going to return for Christ's final judgment, and we shall live again. Okay, so the elect will reappear. And then the names of the righteous shall become manifest, and the deeds of the ungodly shall be disclosed. Verse 39, so I opened my mouth, and a full cup was offered to me. It was full of something like water, but its color was like fire, out of their mouth. And so this in verse 39, you rotate the 9, do 6, 3, 6, 6, 6, 6. And so in the last days, Ezra is obviously one of the elect, and the rest of them will be returning with Christ to, burn those who've taken the mark of the beast. Now we have a reference to the kingdom, in verse 46, but keep the 70 that were written last in order to give them to the wise among your people. Okay. For in them is the spring of understanding and the fountain of wisdom and the river of knowledge. And so that's a coded reference to the kingdom of heaven. So, again, here in 2nd Esdras 14, we have the sequence of the end times. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye.